So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and the Ivara Prowl build is finally complete. And it's awesome, I love it. Alright, so let's take a look at it, shall we? So this is a 3 Forma build, and what we're going to do with that Forma is add 2 Vs and a dash. So for the aura, I'm using corrosive projection to strip away 30% of the enemy armor, and it's probably the best aura you can use on Ivara. It doesn't make sense to use energy siphon, because this build is designed to stay in Prowl throughout the entire mission, and energy siphon doesn't work in Prowl, so corrosive projection is the best one. But if you do have a party that could use another energy siphon, you can slap it on, okay? It's not that big of a deal. And here is why this build took me so damn long to make. So I wanted good duration, efficiency and range while not going below 100% power strength. So in the end, I decided to go with prime continuity, constitution and narrow-minded for power duration. Which is good, that's enough power duration, but it takes away a lot of range. So we're going to add stretch and overextend it, which is enough range but takes away a lot of strength, which we don't want either. So we're going to go with transient fortitude, that's 2 ranks from the top, and power drift. And this way you're gonna get good duration and range while not going below 100% power strength. And this took me so damn long to figure out, and it's because every stat interacts with Prowl. If you go too low on duration, it will take ages to steal an item from an enemy, and your energy consumption while in Prowl will go up. If you go down with range, well, enemies will simply wander out of the range of Prowl, which is not good. And if you go below 100% power strength, your chance of getting an additional loot roll goes down with it. It's not affected if you go above 100% power strength, but if you go down to, let's just say 60, you only have a 60% chance to get an additional loot roll when you steal from an enemy. And let's not forget about power efficiency, so I'm using a maxed out fleeting expertise and a lower ranked streamline. Now both efficiency and duration affect the power drain from Prowl, but efficiency is stronger and reduces the energy drain more. And since we're using prime continuity, constitution and narrow-minded for power duration, we can sacrifice it with fleeting expertise for more efficiency, so we can stay in Prowl pretty much forever. Now, as I've said in the beginning, this is pretty much a perfect build in my opinion. I don't think it can get any better than this. It's awesome for farming resources, but it's also really good for simply sneaking around and, for instance, farming focus. And the reason why it's so good is because, well, it's a farming build. And even if you don't want to farm resources, as you're sneaking around, you'll be stealing energy orbs, so you can stay in Prowl forever. It's also very versatile. It works for both soloing and running around in a group, because you have a good balance of range and duration, so you can steal items from enemies before your teammates butcher them with tonkors. And it's also really good if you're a part of a farm squad. Thanks to the balance of range and duration, once again, you can stand in the middle of a pilfering swarm and steal loot from enemies while they flail around, awaiting to be killed and then desecrated by Necros. Or, you know, you can just run 4 Ivaras. That works as well. And here is a little tip. Bind roll to a separate key binding. Don't use shift, because you can start running, which breaks your Prowl, and even though it's a one-handed ability so you can roll while you're using it, if you're in a high-level mission, you're gonna die, alright? There are no defensive mods on this build, so you're gonna die. Bind roll to a separate key binding. Oh yeah, and by the way, try this build with the Redeemer. It's really fun. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.